Hey, hello and welcome. My name is Miss Tina and you are watching Squaziland, the occasional dose of my reviews, reactions and opinions. Welcome back. Sorry for the late reaction, but the last few days have been quite busy as per usual. Sorry that I'm saying sorry all the time, but it's like I want to react, but I have to squeeze in the time really in a really tight schedule. But now it is freer, so there we are. Last chapter. In the last chapter we arrived at the point where we will arrive on the point where we can see Harald's death. I think these chapters and this whole flashback has been amazing so far, so I think it's time to react to the rest of them, and I'm really wondering how Harald will go down. Maybe it will be tear-jerking even, I don't know. I haven't seen any spoilers, so but I can guess the content of the chapter already, because it's quite obvious at this point. Everything has pointed to this. So chapter 1169, here we come. There is a very nice cover from the Shonen Jump. It's so sad that in normal scans and whatever you cannot see them, so I don't know, they say, yeah, buy the original magazine if you can, but well, yeah, okay, I'm not going to into it. I own quite a lot of One Piece manga, so I bought it at the store, so I have quite a few, so I'm supporting Yoda. And okay, some gothic Luffy, interesting. Glass painting Luffy. I like that. Okay. Ooh, wow. I think people have been praying for a cover like this. Rocks. Oh my. People have been wanting this. I'm pretty sure that people would love to have this. And Oda rarely does this, that he makes something from the enemies. It's really rare and it's really cool. Wow. And you can see all the characters. Cool. Stacy's really next to Whitebeard, and they are all eating naturally. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And there are the main characters of the Rocks Pirates, and yeah, it's neat. Now Gloria is so small. Well, she is compared to these giants, of course, but still. And she's having fun with okay, I can see it now. She's having fun with Big Mom, two besties. Yeah, times have really changed. I like this cover a lot, and I'm happy that Oda has answered some of the fans' requests by doing this, and he should do this more often, I think. Okay, so I Have to Die Now is the title of the chapter. 14 years ago, Gyaban's house, realm of the sun above. What? Captain Roger has a son? Seems like it. Okay. God told me about him the last time we crossed paths. The kid's done well to stay out of the Navy's clutches. Okay, who's telling who? Okay, so Gyaban is telling Shanks that, and Shanks is really happy. I don't know. Shanks, you are now officially super suspicious on so many levels that I don't know if he's genuinely, but I think he's genuinely happy. Wow, so I basically have a little brother out there, he says. Gavin is like, sure, you and Buggy were always like our sons. Who knows, with Captain Roger's blood flowing through him, the kid might just become the pirate king of the sea, of this new area. Gavin is like, the title's not hereditary, right? Besides, most burdened with high expectations fail to reach the top. Is that so? I think things are more interesting that way. Wahahaha. Okay, and they are happy and they are celebrating there, and it is really important that Ace did have high expectations for himself, whether he acknowledged it or not, but he knew he was the son of the pirate king, and he was like, he wanted to justify his being that, I'm the king of the pirate, so I'm the son of the pirate king. So I just woke up half an hour ago, so so if I misspoke something, that's the reason. What I'm basically trying to say is that there was a burden on Ace throughout his whole life, that why do I live? Do I have a meaning? And he did want to become pirate king to some extent, and then he was like, I'm gonna make, and he was delusional because he wanted to make Whitebeard the next pirate king, and Whitebeard knew that this isn't going to happen, but he saw the potential in Ace, and maybe unknowingly put him under pressure as well, and Ace knew about this pressure, whether he acknowledged it or not. He was under pressure that he has to be someone great because he is the son of the pirate king. And he's like, despite the fact that I was the son, despite the fact who I was, there were some people who just didn't care and really truly cared for me and loved me. That's the tragedy of Ace, or not. Meanwhile, Grass Castle, dog, wow, it's Loki. Prince Loki, he has returned. And the Yaru just arrived too. Okay, foyer of the audience chamber, and they can hear something. Your Majesty, why did you just do that? He was just chaining you as you ordered. And he's like, why did I cut down that soldier? What am I? My body is moving on its own. Is it because of those orders? Simply forced to snuff out anyone in my way? And you can see Emu as the evil eye mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. Could it really be impossible to disobey? Is it messing with my thoughts too? Will this last forever? Then the country will suffer as long as I live. This body of mine is a walking hazard. Well, at least you have some sanity. It will be for nothing. It will all be for nothing. And he's thinking about the children, the school and everything. The last 144 years of my life. Yeah, it really hits him hard, that, he did better things. So it wasn't just like that Harald did only bad things. And this is what, in the previous chapters and the chapters before, only we could see that Harald is going down here. And, the connection with Emu, the contract, whatever. So we knew that this path is going to lead to hell directly. And as a reader, we were aware of that, and it's like, no, don't do this, Harald, no. But he didn't see that. And this is why, as Christmas is coming, and I'm going to teach you now. Sorry. No, what I'm trying to say is that you have to have empathy, and you have to understand people that despite the fact that, sometimes they are not aware of the fact that they are going downhill, or they are aware of the fact, but they cannot see the forest from the tree. So you have to help them out. And, you can say that, well, Zebek warned him, but, Zebek, he was a very, very big figure too, and in the end, he lost too. So if Zebek had succeeded, then Harald might have joined him later on, or might have thought it through, this whole thing. But Zebek did fail in the end. So there is that too. And of course you can say that, well, honesty and honor, etc., etc., and that's also true, but you have to think like a king too in this situation, and you have to empathize a bit with Harald. I don't like his decisions either, and I can see where it leads him. But in his situation, he cannot see that, and he's not aware of that, and he wasn't aware of all the facts altogether. And it's really hard to make a good decision. And it's true. Oh my God, I'm going to. Sorry, I don't want to. I don't want to be like a priest or a teacher or something like that, I'm going to tell you the truth, how to live your lives, and I'm still doing it. Maybe it's because the Christmas spirit, I don't know, but I really do have to say this, that you cannot sometimes help people see the way you see things. You either make them see that thing, or you just help them out in a different way. So there has to be a point, and you mustn't condemn him because he wasn't aware of the whole situation and all of the facts we are aware of, and he isn't aware of that. And you have to no, you don't have to, but people should really keep that in mind when they are judging a character like Harald, just like I was judging him too, that, oh, Harald, why are you doing this, you're stupid. And it's true, but as an omnipotent, so to speak, reader, you have all the facts or more facts than him, and it's easier to be like, yeah, I knew it was coming, but that person didn't know. And yeah, information, knowledge, facts, it's very important. So don't be too judgmental, and empathize with the people who need it the most, because Harold now needs empathy for sure. And it's Christmas. sorry. So I have to die now, he says. You man, kill me now. And they're like, well, as if I ever let Elbaf be enslaved, he says. Hurry before I'm completely taken over. Your Majesty, what are you saying? People, don't be dumb. Old man, I'm back. And Loki is there, and they're trying to kill him. What the hell are you doing? Harald, it can be. I really am immortal. And he's slaying them, all of them. I'm regenerating. Stop this. All of you, run. How am I supposed to die now? Someone help me. And Loki and Jarl are like, what is going on? Very powerful pictures, by the way. The most powerful one is that Harald is being pierced by everyone else, and he's regenerating. I'll cut to the chase, okay? We are back to the Gabon Shanks talk. Harald and I, we were both bound by the most shallow pact of the Holy Land to serve the individual they call the Great One. This is just a shallow sea covenant contract, mind you, says Shanks, but even then, when we are in rage, we cannot defy their orders. When we are in range, sorry, not rage, it's different. That's a curious power, and he's like, yeah. It meant we could only talk more plainly when we were away from the Holy Land. And he's like, I knew it, you are from the Red Hat Pirates, aren't you? So the Red Hat Pirates were before Shanks actually went back to the Holy Land. Okay, interesting. Harald would probably be happy to join the Knights of God if it had Alva's membership bit, but if he agrees, he would have to enter into a deeper covenant. Is that a problem? Asks Gavin. And we can see in the background Ripley. The covenant of a full knight blesses them with inhuman strength and immortality. They can also conjure abyss pentagrams, enabling traversal across vast distances. In exchange, the Great One's voice can reach them anywhere. So disobedience becomes totally impossible, even if you are far away. And we can see shadow and everything. It's very interesting. Harald would be fully under their thumb if he enters into that deeper covenant. Those guys have a boundless appetite for greed. I can't see them just honoring their word. Gavin is thinking very truly. I really don't think Harald should join. And and they can feel the hockey. Knock it off, old man. Okay, and Loki's trying to fight him. What the hell is even going on here? How are you even breathing after all those stab wounds? Why are you trying to kill us? And where is all this strength coming from? Okay, Loki knows him well. What happened to you, Harald? Come back to your senses. All guards report to the throne room now. He's gone mad. The king. We have to stop him. Did a fight break out? I bet Loki's up to no good again. Of course. Hurry. We must aid our king. Explain yourself, Harald. What happened? Huff, huff. Elder Jarl, what I have done is unforgivable, he says. My sanity is slipping beyond my control. Please, listen to me, Loki. Tell the people of Elbaf what happened here. Tell them about the gods I slayed. Let it be known that I have repeatedly stained my hands, trying to make Elbaf a member nation. Spread the word about how I was tricked and ended up in this miserable state. They wanted me to enslave our people as warriors for the government. They knew, so why? What do you mean? How were you tricked? They never intended to honor my terms from the very start. They are like my king. Elder Yarul, Loki must be one to eat Alba's secret treasure. Please see to it. What? No one else can beat me with these godly powers. It was never my dream to see Alba subjugated by the government. Ugh, I am the worst king in the history of Elbaf. You must kill me and take the throne, Loki. Let Elbaf know what a disgrace of a king I was. Kill me and elevate yourself as a hero. I don't care about how I am remembered. That's not important. The only thing that matters is securing Elbaf's future. Don't you see? He's crying. Wow. You would go that far? Asks Loki. I'm counting on you, Loki. You are the only man who can make things right. And Harald is back again, slaying everyone. Yeah, killing everyone. There is a criminal roaming the castle. Sire, seal the chamber doors. Right away, your majesty. What have you done? You are not the King Harald I knew. Indeed, that Harald is gone, he says. I am now the Great One's vassal, he says, and he's curing himself, regenerating. None of you will be allowed to escape. The truth of what happened here will die with you. Okay, and he has lost his mind or sanity. Everybody, run. Okay. I shall deliver this country into the hands of Lord Emu. Loki, hurry. Damn it. Why do I have to eat this devil fruit? Does that mean that giving up the ability to ever swim? Why is the old man suddenly acting like he has a totally different personality? I mean, Loki, he has just told you. You won't be eating it, Loki. That fruit is mine. He just told me to eat it, remember? Yeah, he can't. You can't eat it, Harald. It will be the end of the world. Hurry, Loki. No matter what happens, we can't let him lay hands on it. Elder Yarul, and he has... and his brain has been smashed. Elder Yarul, I'm afraid I must return the legendary sword you gave me a long time ago. I need to eat the fruit and take up Ragnar, he says. I won't let you. Well, and Loki is running for him. And okay, Shanks and Gavin arrive. Gavin, is that you? Okay, Yarrow is here. Yeah, Yarrow, what happened to you? Don't worry, my helmet saved me. Please stop Harald. You can't let him catch Loki. No matter how you slice it, we have landed ourselves in a real pinch, says Gavin. Harald, open your eyes. Look at what you are doing. Hey, Shanks, this immortality thing isn't half bad. I truly feel superior now. Damn it. Is there really no way to free him from having to follow these orders, he says. And Loki is in there, and this is the forbidden devil fruit passed down within Elbaf. Grah. Wow, what is this thing? What is that thing? What? Okay, and the hammer, Ragnar, is coming out. And this is the end of the chapter. What does it mean? Oh my. Okay, and break next week, obviously. Oh, is this the last chapter of the year? Is this the last chapter of the year, I wonder? It might just be, right? I mean, there's no chapter next week. Maybe there will be, I don't know, because usually the New Year's chapter is a bit earlier than normal chapters, so I might have, but I think that this is the last chapter of the year. So what a great ending and what a cliffhanger. I really thought that in this chapter we are going to be done by Harald, and it was a great chapter. It was. I really liked it a lot, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And I really like that Shanks and Gavin are brought back, but they kind of knew that, well, kind of hoped that they were, coming back for this. So I'm really liking that. And if you have any thoughts on this chapter and want to share with me, go ahead and use the comment section. If you like the video, you know what to do and like it, and etc, etc. Thank you very much for all the likes on the previous videos and all the watches and everything else. And also, there's one more thing I'm trying to do. I hope I can do it this year as well. The usual best of 2000, and this time it's best of 2025. And I'm going through all the chapters in the next following 2-ish weeks. I'm going to read through 1.5 weeks to be more precise. I'm going to read through all the chapters of One Piece this year, and I'm going to rank them, and I'm going to choose the best of them, the really, really best of them. It's going to be super hard because this year has been packed with so many great things that it will be very, very hard to decide. But I also can't wait to read all of One Piece. I mean, this year's One Piece, mind you, because this is truly this has been a great year for One Piece, even if Oda couldn't really deliver chapters all the time. I can understand. Please, Oda, I want you to finish One Piece eventually. I want to read these adventures, I want to enjoy them, and I want you to enjoy life as well. Not just Oda, but you, my lovely and dear audience and YouTubers. Really, I am glad to have spent this year with you again, despite the fact that things are changing around you, around me. The world is changing itself, but there are some constant things like the love of One Piece, which stays and remains. Even if One Piece ends, something remains, and that's important. Thank you very much for joining me this week too, and I hope you have wonderful, if you celebrate Christmas, because I don't know who's celebrating or not. I'm going to definitely celebrate Christmas, so those who do, my fellow Christmas fans, Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays. Hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.